Namaskar, good evening. This is Breaking Ground and I am Swati Joshi. Let me first tell you what is the top focus at 5. Politics on Operation Sindoor continues. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterates Mitti mein mila diya, while the opposition says explain security failure in Pahalgam. Next, we'll shift our focus to the surge which is being reported in COVID cases, which of course has sparked concerns. Advisories have been issued. We will decode the status of COVID cases state-wise. And later in the broadcast, rain fury has exposed the fault lines. Urban infrastructure has crumbled. Cities are drowning. The story repeats and the apathy continues. Let's now get you all the stories in detail. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a 2-day visit to Gujarat and he has set his priorities straight. The visit is aimed at launching almost 80,000 crore worth development projects. He unveiled the locomotive plant in Dahod, terming it a game changer. But the highlight of Prime Minister Modi's speech in his home turf was how he named and shamed Pakistan. The Prime Minister reminded people how within 22 minutes, Bharat took revenge for April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack. He also said that Operation Sindoor has made terrorists realize who they are dealing with.
हमारे सूरवीर ने वो कर दिखाया जो दुनिया ने पिछले कई दशकों से नहीं देखा था। हमने सीमा पार चल रहे आतंक के 9 सबसे बड़े आतंकी ठिकाने उनको ढूंढ निकाला, अता पता पक्का कर लिया और 22 तारीख को उन्होंने जो खेल खेला था, 6 तारीख रात को 22 मिनट में हमने उनको मिट्टी में मिला दिया। क्या मोदी चुप बैठ सकता है जब कोई हमारी बहनों के सिंदूर को मिटाएगा तो उसका भी मिटना तय हो जाता है।
Minister is in Bhuj, which is kilometers away from Pakistan border. The very fact he chose to hold a roadshow here sends out a very significant message, one that would be heard on the other side as well. Bhuj was one of the locations that faced Pak drone intrusion only for the forces to successfully thwart them. However, the opposition wants to politicize Prime Minister Modi's symbolic action as well. Congress's Udit Raj is saying, why is the Prime Minister going to Gujarat but not Poonch or Pahalgam? And why is he not explaining the security failure that led to the attack? Samajwadi Party too joined in on the criticism bandwagon, asking the same question as the Congress Party.
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री जी सुबह से शाम तक जितने काम करते हैं उस सिर्फ राजनीति होती है, चुनाव होता है। अब एयरबेस पे जाएंगे सर्वाधिक सुरक्षित, वहां जाकर वो सैन्य चारों तरफ से घेरेबंदी के बीच में कुछ न कुछ भाषण दे आएंगे। युद्ध विराम की सीमा पर जो घायल हुए हैं भारतीयों को, उनको देखने की हिम्मत तो अगर किसी में है तो सिर्फ राहुल गांधी में।
He should go to Pahalgam. He should go to Poonch and see in what condition they are living, and he should come out, address the nation that why there was complete security failure.
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री हैं, उनके दौरे पे समाजवादी पार्टी को कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करनी कि वो गुजरात के दौरे पे जा रहे हैं या बिहार के दौरे पे जा रहे हैं, लेकिन उनको जम्मू कश्मीर और पुंछ का दौरा ज़रूर करना चाहिए, उनको मणिपुर का दौरा ज़रूर करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जनता वहाँ की इंतज़ार कर रही है और समाजवादी पार्टी समझती है कि ये प्रधानमंत्री जी की जिम्मेदारी है कि इन राज्यों का दौरा करें।
All right, let's open this up and go across to our guests. We're joined by Jasmine Sandhawalia, spokesperson BJP, and Dr. Nikul Patel, leader Congress. Dr. Patel, I want to come to you first, because irrespective of what the government says and does, you know, the Prime Minister addressed the nation after the success of Operation Sindoor. He went to the Adampur air base first, and the focus is on going to these air bases to send out a message. Look, Pakistan has not been able to do anything here. We've thwarted all the attempts. But all the opposition sees is faults and criticism. That has been the one constant of the opposition.
Over here, firstly, I would like to say that don't try to mix two things. Firstly, we are not criticizing the Pradhan Mantri motion at any place in the country. But definitely, We would like to know that what happened, what were the security lapses, what happened at Pahalgam, and that must also be addressed by the Prime Minister because he is the Prime Minister of the entire nation. And definitely rightly said by the few of the speakers of Congress as well as Samajwadi Party that Prime Minister must visit those places also which are really affected by the war even too, such as in Jammu Kashmir. Even Manipur still he had not visited. So see, on one part, we are not criticizing Pradhan Mantri, but definitely as an opposition, we would like to make him aware that these are the places that definitely you must also.
One second. The statements that are coming in from the Congress leaders are not to make the Prime Minister aware of something. He has a lot of agencies to make him aware of information about what's happening in the country. Dr. Patel, you're saying don't mix issues, but that's exactly what you're doing. When the Prime Minister goes to Gujarat, your leader says the Prime Minister should address the nation, which he already has. Then he goes on to say you should rather go to Punch and Pahalgam. But the significance of Gujarat is lost on everyone, especially the Congress party. Jasmine Sandhawalia, please respond.
I first of all want to start this conversation by saying that incidentally today is 26th May and this was the day the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi became the Prime Minister of this nation in 2014. So it's a very symbolic visit for him also because after all, he was the Chief Minister of the state for three terms. And on the other hand, when we talk about what we have gone through in the last 1 month after the huge tragedy which happened to us, to all of us in India, in Pahalgam on the 22nd of April, Congress, unfortunately, is not playing a very responsible role. When they say the Prime Minister should go here, the Prime Minister should go there, it is none of their business to dictate where the Prime Minister of the country has to go. He knows exactly what he has to do. The leader of the opposition has a different role to play in a country, in a democracy, and the Prime Minister has to play a different role. The Prime Minister, as a Prime Minister, what is Swati happening actually is that the Congress is getting confused and fogged down by their own mental pressures that the kind of response an average Indian is standing with the Prime Minister for taking decisive action against Pakistan. This is a time when we should be rallying together and not running each other.
Okay, I want to take a quick rebuttal from Dr. Patel. The success of Operation Sindoor, the support that the Prime Minister is getting is all, ending up unsettling the opposition. The opposition is rattled by this. That's the accusation. Respond.
I would like to let my BJP counterpart know that we have supported Operation Sindoor in all aspects, anywhere, everywhere. And now it's a time to just critically evaluate what happened, how it had happened. And we are not opposing Prime Minister's motion at any place in the country. But definitely we would like to make him aware that these are also the places where people are waiting for him and he must go there, look into it, what are their feelings, what happened to them, what are their difficulties, and definitely going there, the local authorities.
Right, it all sounds good, Dr. Patel, but that is not what the opposition is doing. On one hand, you keep saying we support the government. On the other hand, opposition, criticized the Indus Waters Treaty being put in abeyance. The delegation formed and with the objective to go to nations to explain what Pakistan did and expose Pakistan was criticized as well. Today, the Prime Minister's visit to Gujarat is also being criticized. So the opposition keeps saying we are with the government and then continues their criticism. The opposition has every right to question, just by the way, and criticize as well. But then this is politics and that needs to be addressed. Thank you very much to both of you for joining us.